You said it was salty. You say maybe it's too oily. What you're telling me is reduce the salt. What you're telling me is reduce the oil, right? If instead of saying that, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, you're not, there's no solution there. It's just reaction, more reaction, more reaction. If we're not able to get money from Ghana to Nigeria and to Sierra Leone, it's a problem that we have. Let's look for a solution. Let's come here to talk about the solution. One solution, we have the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, right? You know, when I was 9 years old, I lived in America, and I tried to call my mother, who was living in Nigeria, and I had to call England, and then from England, they would connect me to Nigeria. We don't have that problem anymore today, right? Because there's infrastructure, and it's taking care of that problem. If we have our own infrastructure within the Commonwealth, our own SWIFT within the Commonwealth, then we can have that problem of money transfer, getting money across. That's a solution there. That's what we should be talking about here. Because on a regional level, it's never going to happen. Why? The Francophone countries are tied to France. And France is not going to let that happen. So we have to have, like, within the Commonwealth, and it's something like...
can I just ask a really stupid question? Maybe John will know the answer, maybe you will. Why is there not a sort of M-Pesa type system to get around all of
I was coming there. You see, so we have to come up with that solution in East Africa, because I've been all over East Africa. They have M-Pesa, and M-Pesa came about because of this particular problem. So we have to come up with that solution. We have to come up with that solution. If we can come up with that solution with the help of the Commonwealth, even better. But even without them, it's something that we have to do. Nobody is going to come and do it for us.
It's heading in that direction, by the way. I mean, there are specific Ghanaian banks that can do the Ghana to Nigerian transactions. It's not every bank, but they have like some pilot banks. But their hope is to go into the fintechs to, so once they have it knitted together through the banks, through the central banks, and then it gets settled through PAPs every day at midnight, then the fintechs will be on the far end of that. You will be able to do via MTN, even Momo through the whole chain. It's going there, but I think the secretary would argue it's just step by step. It's very slow. I'm not even going to go there. You said it. Yeah, it depends on those transactions. I don't think are subject.
But with M-Pesa, M-Pesa is just very straightforward. The governments within the region have allowed the telcos to transact, whereby it's so we can do that in our own region. We don't even need, we can do that in our region. So like what you use the word coalition of the willing, you borrow that from George W. We can do a coalition of the willing and have our own system of M-Pesa. M-Pesa is not from Europe, or M-Pesa is just a local stuff there. And, it's something we can do, or we can have within the Commonwealth our own SWIFT.
Which, for instance, my tech company, we have our own SWIFT, which is much cheaper than the current system in place. But like you're saying, that political will has to be there. Call it political economy of free trade or whatever. The central banks don't want to see that happen. So our system can send money anywhere you want, for instance. But it's not going to happen, because as soon as you do, the central bank will use anti-money laundering, etc., to be able to stop you from even sending just one cedi.
Then you have to convince your central bank to how it's beneficial to the country.
Harriet has to go.